Welcome to another Storyhive On-Location Nanaimo. We're coming to you live from the unceded and ancestral territory of this Nanaimo people. Deep bow, deep love, deep respect to the original caretakers of these lands. My name's Jordan Dack, producer, poet, songwriter, and your host into these creative deep dive conversations, creative or die. I am accompanied today by a phenomenal creator, Muza, who dips into the world of, R&B, pop, electronic.
Yeah.
What am I missing?
Rock.
Rock. So great to be sitting here with you. I
Thank
can't wait to
you.
dive into your brain, your spirit, hear about all your creative process.
Awesome.
Welcome.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited.
Good. Now, here's the thing. We skip the resume, typically. I don't want to go back and hear all the accolades and amazing things about you. I hope that they come out naturally in our conversation, but in its place, I would like to list a few facts about you, some true, some false, and you let us know which ones are true and which ones are false, okay?
All right.
Are the rules clear?
Totally.
Okay.
Got it.
Here we go. Muza began classical piano training at the age of 3 in Serbia. That's got to be false.
Okay, I don't really know if it was 3 or 4, but
3 or 4?
yeah.
Okay.
I think it's true.
Okay, that sounds like true-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, true-ish.
Yeah.
Okay. Muza moved to Victoria from Serbia in 2016 to study music at Camosun College.
True.
True. Okay, all right. Muza's first performance in Canada was at an open mic in Victoria where she forgot the words to her own song halfway through, improvised the rest entirely in Serbian, and received a standing ovation.
I wish that was true.
It's a good story.
That's
right?
great, Jordan.
Yeah.
Good job. Yeah. You nailed that one.
False?
False.
Okay,
false.
okay. Finally.
Sorry, but I nailed my first show.
Did you?
Yeah.
Was it at an open mic?
No, it was like a UVic event that just the students created, and I was kind of part of this music production club they did. And then I got 2 girls to dance with me and twerk on the stage.
I think I saw a bit of a video
Maybe.
clip from this.
Yeah.
Were they
there's a
singing
clip.
as well?
No, they were just my
Okay.
backup.
I saw a video of you and 2 other singers singing
That's
together.
another one.
That's
Yeah.
another one, yeah.
Yeah, that was
You killed that
recent.
one too, by the
Thank
way.
you. Thank you. Yeah, those were originals on that one that you saw.
Yeah.
This was, in 2016. I just came, all fresh from Serbia. And I was like, all right, how do I start this music career?
Yeah. Okay, so before, when you were in Serbia, I imagine that music was still part of your life, but was music career part of your life? The idea of pursuing a career?
Always, yeah.
Always?
Since I was probably 3. Yeah. You would think I did more, but
No.
life happened.
Trust me. Yeah, I'd love to hear about life
Yeah.
happening. Tell me a bit about that. What has come up on your path from being a 3-year-old or 4-year-old at the piano
Yeah.
to choosing to pursue the music industry?
Yeah. It's pretty funny just how much it's normal to be told that you can never make it as a singer or like a musician for that matter. So my parents are like engineer minded, but they loved the idea of me and my older siblings pursuing art. So my siblings already did that. Like they went to music schools and stuff. So it was just natural that I do it as well. But they didn't know that I'm actually gonna.
That you're really about it.
I'm really about it. Like I'm determined to do this now.
Yeah.
I came after one block to the next block when it comes to immigration process or finances or just that whole transition. To the point where now I just want to go full in. I have all these incredible ideas that I've been pretty blessed with, and I feel like I have to get them out of my system. So it's very much kind of like a bit of a rebellious cause at this point to just go and do it my way, do it however I want, and affirm to myself that this is possible, that I can do this for my own sake.
That's really something though, because there's, we all meet people all the time who they really wanted to be an artist and pursue that career path, and there are so many challenges that pop up for every artist that they chose not to pursue it anymore. They just kind of got beaten down by the whole process.
Yeah.
And yet it sounds like you're more committed than ever to the path, even though you have had challenges. Why? What's allowed you to do that, to be that committed?
Creative or die.
No choice, hey?
Literally, I wrote this multiple times in my journal.
Yeah?
So when I saw this, I'm like, yep.
Correct.
I'm at the right place.
Awesome.
Yeah. It did came to a point that this is what I'm born for. I always knew about it. I would play with my Bratz dolls as a 3-year-old, being like, yeah, I'm a singer. And it's just really fun. It's fun. It's beautiful. That's the bottom line. I work with lots of young girls now, teaching them how to sing.
Yeah.
And it's the same kind of magic.
Yeah,
it's just fun, and it's awesome. So why not do it?
Yeah.
Like now? And the life is short. Money will come.
Yeah.
Like if you just are out there and living in your truth, not letting the worst get to you, because there's always going to be something bad. But it's really a practice of the mind, of your soul, to actively choose to just not let that overwhelm you anymore. And it will be endless. If you look at that, it will be endless. So you got to look the other way and do what's best for your soul, because you will certainly die.
You know what I'm getting from you, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm certain that it's true, is that you're one of these people that, like, there may be a point that feels like a rival, maybe when you've made it in the music industry or whatever that looks like, but it sounds like you're going to enjoy every step of the way as well. Like the process, the actual creative process, for some people is just a means to an end, but it sounds like you're gaining joy out of the process itself. Is that true?
Yeah, very beautifully said. Yeah, I tried to enter music industry earlier. I was always known for somebody who's like an incredible performer and a singer and even a songwriter as a kid in Serbia. And then I tried all these competitions, like Serbia's Got Talent type of competitions.
Cool.
Every time I did something like this, there was some kind of tech error. Somehow I didn't got into the room the proper way. I gave them a wrong email because I was like really young and just really nervous. My parents wouldn't know about any of that. And so kind of alone, really trying to make something happen, and nothing happened. But I always knew I wanted to do it. So it was, for a long time, it was like, well, why is nothing's happening? Even what I told you earlier about trying to apply for Eurovision, again, I was totally ignored. So I just realized it's good, it's great. I need that to just do it completely my own way, from like a healed nervous system kind of spot, versus this, like the previous version of me, which is more just human and nervous and insecure. So you betcha I'm gonna enjoy every step, because I feel like I am ruling this situation. I'm holding all the cards, and I will, like, for this entire career of mine that I'm just creating now.
I've heard the one song that you're on Spotify right now. I've seen some video clips, and they're all amazing. And sitting here, and I already have great deal of confidence in your path, but hearing you speak about your path, I just, like, if I had $1 million, I'd bet on you right now, 100%.
That's so sweet. Thank you.
Now in Serbia, that's when, I guess since you were starting piano around 3 or 4, what was it like learning piano in Serbia versus what it's like to learn piano in Canada?
Yeah, I'm so excited to talk about this, because it's so different, and I feel like I'm the only person in the world that can actually talk about this, because it's just not that common. Serbia has free music education.
Oh, wow.
We have a school that we go to after our regular school. So you can imagine very kind of strict classical training. That was me. And it's such a small country, and things are kind of pretty serious, and the history of when I was born is kind of serious too. So I had really kind of heavy training, really, because of the mentality of the teachers at that time. They were just very stressed over the civil war that happened in the 90s. And yeah, they were rough, like they were abusive, to put it plainly. Not everybody, of course, but there was a few of them that were the main people that were holding the school. And yeah, I know I'll talk about this more as I go. It's kind of hard not to, because it really defined me and also my peers. But yeah, even as a kid, I kind of had compassion for those people for being that way. On another hand, because they were so strict and ambitious, I got so much knowledge. Like I got very, I would say, high-end classical training.
So something about that training, not necessarily, of course, not any abusive factor, but the strictness, something still connected with you, the discipline of it.
Yeah. Like I had, after my regular school, when I was like 8 or 9, I would have my piano lesson, total of 3 hours. So like in 3 hour a week, 1 hour one day, and another day 2 hours or something like that. And then I would have choir every night. Then I would have to practice piano every day. I had music theory lessons twice. So it was busy all the time. After my regular school, just a lot of music education. So my brain is full of like music theory. And and just how I see music in like kind of codes and understand scales. And
Now, we'll talk a little bit later about how, what you bring to your teaching, because you're also a music teacher now yourself. And I'm interested in what you bring from Serbia and what you bring from Canada and your own unique approach. But let's pause that for a second.
Sure.
I really want to know about, you're full of all this classical training, all this technique. What point in your path does that become part of your songwriting, not just playing other people's work?
Well, I started to write probably when I was 11. I just was obsessed with music in English. My first love was Evanescence.
Yeah.
So it's totally... I remember going from playing my Mozart and Beethoven and switching to Evanescence music.
Yeah.
And it's very close, right?
Yeah.
So I just love metal music first. And then I naturally started writing in that similar style. I always loved writing in English. I was way more focused on just American culture in general. And then from metal music, eventually I streamed more into pop and R&B. I started to get more fascinated with like Beyonce's type of singing, or Ariana Grande, Adele. And that's
interesting, because you couldn't possibly get interested or start engaging in their style of singing unless you had a lot of technical training, right? Like it's...
it's interesting. Like, the way they were teaching me to sing in Serbia, it was all classical.
Yeah.
So, like developing the R&B technique or belting and stuff, that I totally learned that on my own.
Right.
Just experimenting and messing around with it. So because of that, I developed my own teaching technique as well.
Okay.
And then later on, I found out, all right, this is like, people actually do this in Canada and States. Like they have these kind of belting practices and stuff that I discovered on my own.
Right.
Yeah, and it was.
And did you find that it was similar to what you had developed on your own and what was being?
I think mine is easier. Really,
Okay.
I think I can make a person sing really loudly, really fast.
Okay.
Yeah, like if you have already a predisposition to just sing okay, softly, there's only a few little switches that you got to do with your voice for you to
Gotcha.
totally just belt and be like in control. Yeah.
Do you want to tell me about them?
Yeah, yeah, I do want to tell you. It's all about your breath.
Yeah.
So you gotta make sure that your breath is in check with your diaphragm.
Right, like.
If you're exhaling excessively.
Yeah. So breathing into my stomach
Yes,
and diaphragm.
yes, yeah, and you hold it, right? That would be your first step of just getting used to that sensation as you sing as well. Yeah, I like this.
And then when you sing, I'm using all the power down there.
You hold it. You can almost imagine that when you're singing, it's like you're underwater. You don't want to let go of your air whatsoever. So you just hold there. You try to be comfortable. You're going to need a bigger push the longer you sing. And then a next step, what I found a lot is that people tense their voice too much. So I discovered this, I would like to call yawn technique.
Oh, yeah.
When you're about to yawn, you're opening up your throat.
Oh, you can feel it.
You're loosening it up. So it's a mix of just like strong diaphragm versus that.
Okay.
And then you can have that strong, relaxed, you don't even notice kind of belt.
Right. Like that right there, it didn't seem like that exhausted you
try?
were going, what? No, yeah.
Can you try belting?
Okay. What should I belt?
Just but relax your like you were yeah, try to just go maybe a little bit higher and kind of natural throat, super relaxed throat, like you're about to yawn.
Give me a note.
Well, I can't sing as well. And then go really loud. Like that. Yeah. And then try to hold it a little bit.
Whoa! I heard it and felt
found it?
switch a little, like
Perfect.
vibrated differently.
Yeah. So it's in the back of your throat there that you're blocking it.
Cool, thank you.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
By all means. I got you.
Great, free lesson here on Storyhive. Okay, I'm curious about the switch. You said that you were always writing songs in English, but you also mentioned that you did write a song or a few songs in Serbian. And is there a difference to your approach when writing in one language or the other? People always say, "Oh, do you think in Serbian? Do you think in English?"
Yeah.
Do you relate to a question like that? Can you?
It was all a struggle when I first moved to Canada because it was just my brain was constantly fried trying to switch to English. But of course, with time and practice, it becomes your second nature. So now I definitely think in English a lot. I dream in English as well.
Yeah.
But my first language will always be my first language.
Yeah.
And I just, in general, because I love sounds, I love languages. Like lately, I'm trying to learn this Portuguese song.
Oh.
I also did sing in Italian and German. So I just loved sounds. So now I'm just playing around with the idea, no matter the language, Serbian or English. I like it to flow and to be straight to the point. So no matter what I say, I want it to be straight to the core without wasting listeners' time.
Yeah. This is great that you say this, because I'm also a lyricist and I'm a singer, but I love good lyrics, right? But I also put a lot of thought into just the shape of words and how much you can communicate just by the sound of a word, and not just in what the word means in the dictionary, you know? Yeah. And Mary Oliver wrote a lot about this, the poet. And so certain languages just are rounder, some languages are sharper.
Yeah.
Some flow just naturally, and some feel a little stop and go, like Germanic languages are more stop and go.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that definitely changes the experience of a song.
Yeah.
Right? And so is there, with all the languages that you've maybe written in or sung in. What's your favorite? What feels the best?
English.
English?
I love English.
Yeah, that's so cool.
It's kind of like almost like my first language when it comes to singing.
Yeah, it's your first singing language.
I love the idea of just singing in the language of the world and everybody understanding you.
Yeah, good call.
Yeah, like Serbian is awesome as well, of course, and every language is in its own thing. But yeah, definitely English is my favorite.
Okay, so bring me along the journey of creating a song. You know, all songwriters have slightly different processes. Do you have a process that is fairly consistent, or is it all over the map for you?
It's definitely all over the map, I would say. A song can come at 3 a.m. immediately, which is the next song I'm going to release.
Yeah.
I'm excited about that one.
One that came at 3 a.m.?
Yeah, it came at 3 a.m. immediately, everything. Words, melody, done. Yeah, some songs I write in 3 minutes, totally done. And it's such a meditation, honestly. It's comes very kind of for a reason always, I feel like. And then, yes, there are others where you just work, you go back to it. I have songs that I'm working on for maybe 8 years now, coming back and forth. I mean, I would say 8 years is more the production side. I can't really say that the lyrics are like that. If I'm focused at the words, I can write them immediately, I would say.
Yeah, wow.
But just, yeah, if I'm not focused on the song, it might just come randomly.
Okay.
Because I'm also just learning how to make this my full-time job as well and get a system.
Yeah, good point. There's a difference there.
Yeah. Because it used to be just, oh, it's coming, I'll write it down. But no, now I know I can just find it now. Again, it's this life experience. It's being blocked with immigration and all the other stuff I had. It's just like keeping me in a vacuum, and now I'm exploding.
Yeah, it's almost like it's creating pressure almost, and it's mounting to produce something incredible.
Yeah.
And so can you bring me to that moment at 3 a.m. when that one song that you're going to release soon, what happens? So, like,
thanks for
asking. Does it wake you up, or you happen to just tell
I'm
me?
an insomniac. No,
Okay.
No, I cannot sleep. I don't sleep pretty much every month. Around full moon, I will not sleep for sure.
Yeah.
And it's really easy to create at that time. So now I'm even systematically, I can feel it coming, and I'm like, all right, what will I create tonight?
Good.
So, yeah, with that particular moment, I can't remember. It might have been the full moon again, but yeah, I just couldn't sleep. Like, I'm tired, but something is not letting me sleep at all.
Does it feel mental or like somatic? Your body is vibrating and alive, or just...
Yeah, I didn't think about that, but yeah, it does feel somatic too, and mind, and like I feel probably something in my heart as well. And then, yeah, I'll just do stuff until it's over.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay, so then there you are. You can't sleep. You're probably doing the things that you typically do. And do you first say to yourself, okay, I'm going to try writing a song, or does something come through and you're like, oh, I need to write this?
It comes through, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. It's always... I rarely ever come with, okay, I'm gonna write a song.
Right. It's songwriting time, and now I'm going to do that songwriting thing.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
I have been doing that with my students, because we have these like song challenges sometime.
Oh, very cool.
And then I have to teach them how to make a song, and then I immediately write a song. And I can write it for them on the spot, but I'm trying not to.
Yeah.
So it comes just very easily now. But yeah, 3 a.m. it's a meditation, honestly.
Yeah.
It just, I'm going through something, whatever it is. So I'll either journal, or I'll have some photos I'll mix up, or a song just comes. And do it really quietly to not wake anybody up, or I just go down a river and sing if I have all the extra energy, because I live by the river right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm usually super tired, but I just do it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you've written the song, so I'm still there at 3 a.m. Okay, so I'm
late.
there. When does the music come in? Is it first words and melody for you?
It's usually it's both, but it's mostly melody. I'm a very melody person.
Yeah, melody forward. Hey.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I just hear the song, I immediately hear the arrangement, and usually right away see some kind of images as well. But even with the melody, I can sense what is it going to be about. What am I going to say here?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really connect with that. I'm the same way.
Yeah.
The melody, for me, is like melody, and then all of a sudden the melody has something to say, and it may not even be what I am thinking about these days, but the melody has something, and I need to get the right words for that melody. But you said that also the visuals come pretty early as well, hey?
Yeah, yeah.
So then you must love the process of making music videos.
Yeah, it's a new passion I discovered. But it's actually much older that I forgot about. When I was a kid, I would always take photos in Photoshop and try to make videos. But now I just, have such clear vision again in my mind that I know I need to do it. So I just learn now how to do editing, and I love doing it. It's really fun.
Yeah.
Just similar thing. It's hard, like, oh, I gotta learn this, I gotta learn that, like all those blocks came in. But it's actually the same thing. You just try. You just take it easy and do one thing, maybe I like setting an alarm or like timer for 45 minutes. Just do it 45 minutes, don't think about anything else.
That's so smart.
Yeah, that's how I got it done. I just not thinking about it, but doing it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Especially if you've already made the commitment and you're a very disciplined person, you've made the commitment to do it. So really thinking about it is just a waste of time at that point. Like, let's just go ahead and do the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah, thank you.
Now, can you tell me about, what was the name? I Hope You're Okay. That's the name of the song that you have on Spotify right now.
Yeah.
Right? Can you tell me about the song, how it happened?
Yeah. It was back in 2019, end of 2019, 2020 when I made it. And I just moved to Toronto from Victoria in hopes to pursue a music career again. That I was blocked again with COVID. But this was before COVID. I was just completely on my own, and it was one of those moments where the song came on its own. And I heard the whole song in my head. I can't quite remember how the words came through, but I know it was something pretty smooth. Like it was just, I think I made it in like 2 days or something.
Wow.
Yeah, and I made a demo and sent it to my awesome producer and made it really quick. So I've just been sitting on this song for a long time. And it's a very genuine, beautiful feeling I had of still loving the people that you're not really talking to anymore for whatever reason, and just was kind of honoring that feeling I was going through. And words came really naturally as well. Like really, I'm seeing some flaws in me that led to our
parting ways.
Parting ways. And I am kind of a little bit even blaming in the song this other person for not seeing me for who I am. Which now I don't write words like that anymore. But I still like to honor that's a very human thing. So
absolutely.
Just honoring it. And then it still ends on a beautiful note. Like no matter where you are, I hope that you're learning. I hope that you're growing. I hope that you're okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You must have had a additionally authentic feeling coming from within. This was written during COVID? Is that
No, it was before.
right before COVID?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
And
But
what-
it does suit.
Yeah,
Perfectly.
at the time. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Do you find with a song that feels honest and emotional, do you find that you need to be inside the heart of that emotion to write about it, or do you step outside of it to look at it and write about it? If that makes sense. So,
That's a beautiful question. Well, I would say the first thing. I feel it.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm very sensitive, and it used to be a problem just because this is something that a lot of artists deal with, where we soak everything. We're sponges emotionally, and then whether we can get logical with songs, especially if it's something business oriented for another superstar that you're making a song for or whatever. But initial love for creating, I would say it's always how do we deal with this overflowing sensation in the heart.
Yeah.
So hence the need to create.
To create.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To put it out.
Yeah. Now you're, as you certainly know, writing, and you mentioned it earlier, writing a song versus writing a song for the music industry or for your goals in the music industry can be two very different things.
Yeah.
Right? Just letting something beautiful come through might be, hey, this is just for me, and that was a great process, versus, I don't know, massaging a song into something that lines up with your goals.
Yeah.
Is that your experience? Like, do you find that that not everything that comes through is for your industry goals?
No, not at all.
Nice.
No, I think I'm kind of soaking my mind with as many greatest creators I can, whatever interview I can find, and it always comes down to it's just about the song. So no matter is it for a great superstar or just a person who's beginning, it's something about that song that made them big or whatever. So yeah, I think if anything, it's that more rationalized side that destroys the.
I agree with you. So deeply.
Yeah.
100%. And I've watched probably a lot of the same interviews that you have.
Totally.
And oftentimes it seems like these, rock star producers will still, they've been doing it forever, and yet they'll still say it's magic when it happens. And you don't always know what it is that's going to be huge. And at the same time, I've watched enough of them and been doing music long enough for myself. I think that there is something that's consistent. Tell me if you agree at all. But authenticity and the experience of honesty in a song seems to cut through.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter which genre it's in or, which generation the song is in.
Yeah.
You can show a song from, the 60s or 50s to, a 12-year-old right now. And if there's something authentic about it, they'll feel it.
Exactly. Yeah, see, that's the exact beauty of art.
Yeah.
And nobody can take that from us. Like, I remember being in this delusion for the longest time that I have to be something in order to get through music industry or be seen or recognized. And probably I would go that route if I ever made it to those competitions and was seen and recognized. I would go into the route of everybody else telling me what I should be doing, because that's what it seems rationally.
Yeah, right.
But I think we're coming more and more into that time where you don't have a choice anymore. You are either going to be authentic and free, or just not going to click anymore. Like, we can see our senses are heightened, our spidey senses are heightened.
Yeah.
And we can see through something that's just put together,
Yeah.
which we can feel with like mainstream music now.
Yeah.
So I think the more authentic we are, and we just persevere through all this administrative stuff that comes with it, we can make magic, and we can. I'd like to think that I'm just gonna keep trying until something happens.
Yeah.
Because it's about the song, it's about the music. Imagining that you are singing for a tribe. So what are you gonna sing to your tribe about?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful way to put that. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank
What are you
you.
going to sing to your tribe about?
Yes. Yes, exactly. Because nothing else, you don't need to put out anything. Nobody cares.
Right.
Nobody wants to. Like you said, being authentic. You're as authentic as you can get by just, speaking from the heart. Now, that's a whole other issue. Getting unblocking your heart.
Yeah.
And then, as we were saying, being extremely sensitive artist, picking up on so many things. It's your journey to free yourself from those.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, my friend Daniel Martins and I, we were talking yesterday, and this came up as well.
Yeah.
And it seemed that, like, on top of all the experience and skill that a songwriter does need to have, you know, when creating music, and one of the greatest skills or necessary skills is to be able to get out of their own way. And how can you do that? Those blocks that come up between your heart and the page, how can you get those out of the way, and how can you do it consistently enough to build a career out of it? You know, because you could, we all get stuck.
Yeah.
You know, and a lot of people get stuck and then go, okay, I'm out. I'm too stuck. I can't imagine a way past this.
Yeah.
But when you start learning ways to get unstuck time and time again, you can start trusting that getting unstuck is part of the process, and getting stuck is still part of the process, you know?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the artist way.
Yeah, it's the artist's way. I saw a comic once where it showed the two states of the artist, and one was them standing on top of like their bed with their arms in the air going like, I'm a genius, I'm brilliant, and then the second state is they're curled in a ball saying, I'm worthless, I'm nothing.
Oh my God.
You know, and just going back between the two, right?
Yes.
Because there's a feeling when you really feel that coming through you when you're writing a song, it does feel like you are part of magic. Like there is something beyond you happening.
Yeah.
Right. And so,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have this student who, she's 8, and she doesn't think about any of it. She just does it, you know? She comes to the lesson, and she shows me her new song that she made.
Yeah.
And then she just starts singing. I'm playing the piano. I follow whatever,
Yeah.
you know, first chord, fifth chord, sixth chord, first chord. Just there's a pattern in all the songs.
Yeah.
But she doesn't think about it. She just sings, and I think she can be incredible
Just so
artist
free
someday.
about it.
Yeah, and she's just beautiful to listen to. Her words are, you know, 8-year-old
words,
but doesn't matter. The music that comes out of her is what we all wanna.
It's beautiful.
Just listen to. Yeah.
Yeah. When you listen to music, what gives you goosebumps?
I love the lyrics a lot. If it's something that's made to touch your soul, and how the music blends and uplifts. Like, a song that really inspired me that I love is the new Ray song with Hans Zimmer, the Click Clack Symphony.
Okay, no, I don't think I've heard this.
Yeah, it's pretty new. And it's just very layered. I really like that.
Yeah.
But I like smart lyrics.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually have a tough kind of view on lots of songs because of how they make their lyrics. And I love simple lyrics too, but it's just, it has to be with some kind of intention.
Right.
It's almost like a lot of songs are kind of thinking you're stupid, where they're relying on the fact that most people are stupid. And I remember seeing that, like hearing that too, that it's just like you gotta make it as simple so the like dumbest person can get it, or to put it
lowest
in a
common
nicer way,
denominator.
youngest person can understand. And I agree, like it should be simple, or complex if you like it that way. But there is this element sometimes of just not adding something. Hard to put it into words.
No, I get what you mean. Yeah, and also like by adding something of value, even if it sounds simple, it honors the listener too. Not doesn't speak down to them as if
Very much so. Yeah. It's these subtle ways of speaking down that just makes you want to change the song.
It's actually that kind of music that not to throw us into a conversation about AI, but I think it's those types of songs that will be the first to be completely replaced. There's a lot of pop music that is sort of like industrialized, just factory line pop music. That's just, there's nothing unique or special about it. It's speaking at a 8-year-old, 10-year-old level. That's the stuff that's going to be replaced right away.
Well, let's look at Golden. You heard Golden, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So to me, everything about K-pop Demon Hunters is a masterpiece. I'm obsessed.
I completely agree with that. 100%.
Yeah. Like I'm such a big fan, and that's very simple. Kids are obsessed. Adults are obsessed.
That's right.
And there is such a deeper layer of meaning. I'd like to say that every epic story is actually the story we see in the Bible, in the New Testament, with Jesus Christ's story of that perseverance or overcoming something, and hero's journey at the same time. So any song that's embedded with that.
Yeah, absolutely. These age-old storylines and archetypes.
Exactly. Like this is timeless. This is the voice over human evolution, I would say.
Yeah, for sure.
So if you make a song that's something in regards to that, I think you're gonna have a good song.
Yeah. Smash hit, probably. Yeah. So I'm curious, we do have, you can't see it on the camera, but we do have a keyboard here. And we do have a microphone. And I'm curious if you wanted to share a little something, whether it's part of the song that you've already released or something you're working on. It'd be really great to hear you sing, and maybe even, if you're up for it, talk us through what you're doing, and so we can kind of get into the creative process, or play it and then talk about it afterwards.
Talk about it?
Yeah.
Okay, yes. I will look into my phone.
Sure.
Yeah, and we'll go one step at a time here. Yeah, there's quite a lot of songs, but I should definitely just show something.
That sounded great. So, how did you choose to?
You're incredibly nice. Okay. I do like this song. This song is like a part of my DNA right now. I guess I'll come a bit closer with this. It's called Mistaken. We are mistaken is something that I say. And I play the song quite a bit with bands. It's very easy to kind of learn. So it's my go-to when it comes to that. And yeah, it's like a bit of a funky ballad. So I think I'll show you the beginning and the chorus. Say, can it go away? Thought that can change. Can it be replaced? Oh Lord, make it go away. Don't know what to do. Say, keep on living. I know where we're heading. We are mistaken. Hold the feeling that gives you meaning. All is for taking. So come and get it. Oh. Yeah.
Woo! That was amazing.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for sharing that.
Kind of sums down what we've been talking about a little bit.
Yeah. That it's incredible to hear that right here, right now. That's
Thank
it's
you.
you can tell immediately when someone sings and plays. There could still be magic in any level of experience, but you can hear experience right away, right? And you obviously have a ton of it.
Been around the block.
Yeah, you really have. Okay, can you tell us a little bit about what you played and how it all happened, and maybe some choices that you made along the way?
Yeah. This song came, again, kind of fast. I was just mesmerized with my roommate's piano at the time. And I love my sevenths, my major sevenths. And you can hear that in quite a lot of songs we'll be putting out soon.
Yeah.
And
What do you love about the major sevenths?
Because they're not kind of complete. They're not resolved.
Right.
And they give this melancholic feel that I feel like I always have in my songs. And it's I've been playing a lot with the idea now more than ever of the black and white. There's something really beautiful and something really dark. So it's a mix of darkness and light, which is a natural relationship we have in the major and minor chords. You always need to have one or the other. And in this song, I was also very inspired with home because of the whole immigration issue.
Yeah.
Where is my home? How do I feel rooted in what I'm doing or wherever I'm at? Because so much of my home is so far away.
Yeah.
And then trying to establish roots and home in this new, beautiful country that is essentially established of immigrants coming and and all of that history. But I think it's a big question for everybody, especially in Canada, because of even if you are second generation here, you can still be curious about your actual ancestral roots.
Right.
How is that defining you? Yeah, if you have native roots, I feel like that's a very magical thing. And I have a lot of opinions about that.
Yeah.
And trying to find the ground and where it actually is.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I definitely sing a lot about that as well.
Cool. Now, your environment right now, how does it, your current location, how does that affect your music and what you write?
Well, this whole area around Nanaimo and the whole island basically is, everybody knows, incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible. I come from a concrete block. There was no forest in sight. I have to go to another country to see forest almost. And so it was such a big shock. And I'm so, as I'm saying, sensitive. So being around trees, I feed off of it every day. I don't take it lightly. So I just spend a lot of time next to the water or around the trees and sing, and birds sing back to me, and I'm in my perfect little Disneyland
Totally.
princess era, Yeah, so that is just always gonna be, that is exactly what I feel like a home is for me.
Okay.
Where I found my home. Even with the whole being blocked with the immigration process, that was something I would always go back to. So, and it's here. That's why it's so important that we protect the trees and do everything we can for it all to be nurtured and give it back to it. To give back the healing and beauty, not take advantage of it by any means. And it's sad when you see logging and all that stuff. I don't fully understand it yet, but I hope I can do something about it more someday. Especially becoming a Canadian citizen.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you ever think about what your music might sound like today if you hadn't moved to Canada? If it would be any different, or?
Yeah, I think it would be pretty. I just never could see myself staying in Serbia with everything how it is over there, and especially when it comes to the arts, it's just different. And I knew I had to, I just had to go.
Yeah.
I did everything I could to leave as soon as I could.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's so gorgeous. There's so many amazing things about it, but it's just, even musically, I would say, and it's very niche thing, but very, I would say, spiritually charged. But that, yeah, it's just this incredible base I have that I can carry and then expand or share with the world.
Yeah.
By being here in Canada.
Yeah, and it sounds like sharing what you know and what you've learned along the way is really important to you.
Yeah.
Through music lessons or through your music in general.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you feel like sharing is a responsibility, or is it just a natural part of you?
Yeah, it feels like both.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just at this point, it's just it was always such a natural thing to share as a young, passionate singer. So it's definitely something that comes naturally to artists, I would say. And after knowing everything after learning everything that I did, it does come as a responsibility too. Yeah, it feels like a calling, honestly. It's just like, this is what I am going to. This is how I live.
Yeah, yeah.
This is my life. This is what I choose. And
and when you're sharing with a student, if you could identify one main thing that you hope that your students are left with after working with you, what would it be?
Freedom to be themselves, like being unapologetically themselves in the best possible way. Yeah, which learning how to sing is such a massive aspect of that. You're blocking your throat, which is so connected to your whole system. And I'm so happy that I get to do that. Just seeing people change their voice, and having that immense confidence after performance, or feeling proud after writing a song. It's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So this is a great time. I mentioned this at the beginning of our talk, but I'd love to hear about how the way that you approach teaching and sharing with students, how it differs from when you were in Serbia learning piano.
Yeah. Well, circumstances back there were positioned for the tutors to be there, to be very invested. It still is a free education. So that is something that I love about that whole thing. It's just the fact that there was time to do this seriously. Here, it's not like that, unfortunately. People are, paying serious bills to cover their once a week 30-minute lesson. I wish there was a way for it to be free in Canada, because that would transform a lot of things. But of course, the way I do it is just we're so connected. My students are themselves. They don't come scared. They don't come anxious. They come because they love it.
Yeah.
They feel safe with me, and they love me, and I love them. Like this real love, something that, so emotionally, it's absolutely the opposite of what I experienced. And I knew that's why I happened to be a teacher. It's like a whole transition of like, okay, this is how this I think should be done, and I'm doing it. And I feel like this chapter of me teaching is slowly coming to an end in this way, because now I'm creating.
Yeah.
Now I'm in this next phase, and I honor this time that I've been having as a teacher. It definitely gave me a lot of roots and grounds to just learn how to now go to my next phase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you were speaking to yourself, that 4-year-old sitting on the piano bench, talking to that person about the creative path and the creative life, what would you say to them now, knowing what you know? Is there any message you'd want to give to your 4-year-old self?
Well, it's ultimately things always happen the best for you, even if they hurt, even if they're terrible. The longer you are in victim mentality, the harder it is. Like it's not gonna solve anything. So it's not like I would say anything else, but this is what I'm actively saying this to my 4-year-old even today.
Yeah.
My inner child.
Yeah.
Is that you are so loved.
Yeah.
Everything that you're doing is for the best for everybody. So just really keep it up.
I feel like yours, I mean, I don't know why I feel like I know this, but I feel like your creative process and your songwriting is a way of loving that 4-year-old side, you know, like really honoring that part of you.
It really is. Yeah. You nailed it.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's cool. So now here you are. I want to know you've had quite a journey already to get to this point in your life, in your creative world. What's next for you? What's the future look like?
Well, the future is a lot of song recording. I just want to build a massive portfolio on my Spotify and Apple Music. I want to be just, when people Google me, they see a bunch of things I put out.
Yeah.
So I'm in that stage of, that's completely my number one priority. I would love to perform, or I really hope to create with more people. Just, I'm hoping once I put things out, more people will reach out as well, and there will be more collab.
Yeah, absolutely, right.
Yeah, along with the videos.
Yeah.
Videos are so much fun. So you kind of have to have a song and a video, I would say, at this time.
Yeah, it's hard to invite people into the process without being able to say, like, you know, go listen to this, or yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you think? And it sounds like you're a prolific writer, so that's not really going to get in the way. Can you foresee the next challenge that you will obviously face and overcome? Do you know what's coming up?
Well, yes, I do. It's just juggling the finances and I feel like I'm learning how to completely be picky about what I do, so I don't waste a lot of time on doing things that maybe get me by. So yeah, I'm nervous about my finances essentially, and how to strategize that. And I'm excited about it though at the same time, because once I nail it, I'm gonna know it. Like same as writing, I'm gonna get it, and I feel that that's now something I'm going to learn. And
that's right.
Yeah.
So it sounds to me like finances, and that is a common challenge for so many artists out there, and now more than ever, I'd say.
100%.
Yeah, but it sounds like that is a challenge, but it's just one that you're strategizing around, and it may change the order in which you release things, or because before we started this, you mentioned this absolutely epic music video that you have in your head, and do you mind if I mention it? Okay.
Please.
And you mentioned that it's probably like $100,000 music video, and but you spoke about it not as, oh, that'll never happen. It was about, that just means that I need to take specific moves to make that possible.
Yeah.
And so can you speak about that a little bit?
I'm obsessed with creating this music video. I need to rocky this thing out.
Yeah. So
I'm learning how, because it's very Lord of the Rings inspired. I am researching every day how they did it, what they do. I have to change myself every day as well, so I get out of that mental state that this is impossible. So now I know it's possible, but I'm at the point where, okay, I have to feel some steps. I have to see some results, which this podcast is like crazy. nice smack on the face of confirmation.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, yes, and I'm going to share my process of how this goes with my music video. And yeah, I think when I have people on board, I gather the village, investors will come and it'll happen.
Is there any call out that you want to make right now in terms of either that massive music video down the road or the current step that you're on? Are you a call out to collaborators or music video directors? Or...
Yes, honestly, managers. I'd love to have a manager, somebody who can totally believe in me and work on strategizing my music career.
Yeah.
That is probably what I want the most. And aside from that, 100%, like any kind of visually inspired people, and yes, people who make sketch videos. I need to make, that's my next step, to make the sketch version of this big, expensive video that I want to have. Because I have every frame in my head. And I'm working on visuals, on references. I have that ready. But I need a person to sketch it out for me. Any sketchers, please?
Oh, yeah. There's a lot out there.
Yes.
Okay, well, that's great. Okay, so only a couple more questions for you, but one that I really want to ask all the creators on this podcast. Is this a podcast? I always a podcast, a conversation. What is important to you right now?
It's important that I unblock. Okay, this may be weird, but I'm working on unblocking my third chakras. Honestly, I found out that we all are blocked in our root and our lower three chakras, and so with Joe Dispenza's like breath, I felt the change of there's a certain breath exercise you do to pull all the stagnation, all the stagnancy, whatever. Just you can pull it out, and then you feel unstuck, you feel unblocked. So I know that if I keep this energy here, I will always be in a lot of pain. I will not be able to do anything that I want to do. And although I made a incredible shift in that already, I never told you I had this crazy car accident that I survived. And since then I had so much pain. So
So when was the car accident?
That was 2 years ago.
Jeez.
Yeah, not that long ago. But yeah.
So when you speak about challenges coming up along the way, these are real.
These are real
deal challenges.
Yes. Yeah. Things that happen. I walked a fair share in the world with stuff happening. Yeah. So this is what I'm working on now, and for any creative, anybody out there at all, like. Your problems that are haunting you, they won't stop on their own. Like it's entirely up to you. Nobody else, nothing else. And you are for sure blocked in those three centers. Yeah. So do what you gotta do.
So a little Joe Dispenza.
Yes, yeah. Amongst many other, honestly. That could be another podcast stuff.
Yeah, exactly. I've got about 40 more questions now. Yeah. But thank you so much for taking the time to hang out and chat.
My pleasure.
And
this is beautiful.
I mean, I don't want to push my luck here, and you already played a song. And would you mind playing it again? Because now that you've shared what went into it and thought process, I'd love to hear it again.
Sure.
And then maybe that will be how we end this conversation, is with this song.
Okay. Do you want me to do the whole song?
Would you?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
No problem.
Okay, cool.
That's what I do.
And then I'll sign off right now, and then we'll enjoy the song, and then that will be the end. So thank you so much, Muza.
Thank you.
Incredible chat. I look forward to seeing your career and how it all goes. I know the way it's going to go. And it's going to be success all the way. So I'm looking forward to that. And thank you all for connecting. I look forward to connecting again soon. This has been Storyhive on location in Nanaimo. Be well, be wild, and be yourself, and be brave, and be awesome, and goodbye. All right, let's hear
it. Awesome. All right, another sip.
Oh, I'm sorry. One more question.
Oh, yeah?
if people want to learn more about you,
Yes.
people want to hear the song that you have out, where can they go?
Well, I am on all social media. My full name is Muza Jovanovic, which is Muzajovanovic. And just anywhere, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube.
Great.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Go
please
there.
reach out.
Okay.
Okay. With this, checking my signal, my level. Okay, this is Mistaken. Say, can it go away? Thought that I can change. Can it be replaced? Oh Lord, make it go away. I don't know what to do. Say, can I find a way? Haunted and wanted, how can I erase all my dreamed of but never could hold? Longing and hoping to feel your warm embrace. Part of me I left there with you. So I stay driven to keep on living. I know where we're heading. We are mistaken. Hold the feeling that gives you meaning on your spot taking. So come and get it. Oh. Painted this skies, grab the depths of my mind. I keep screaming too loud, it's like I hear my own name. Pushing for too long, trying to get it, doing wrong. Spinning circles, all I can take it. Where's the voice within a break and falling and losing? I'm no more than a blur. Does any door lead to my escape? Hold on to what's left. I'm a medallion of memories. Embrace it thyself. I found through your love, and I stay driven to keep on living. I know where we're heading. We are mistaken. Hold the feeling that gives you meaning on your spot ticking. So come and get it. Oh, 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 ooh. All I'm asking is for you to turn your look at me. See the beauty in reality. There's no point in fear at all. So I keep loving on, and I stay driven to keep on living. I know where we're heading. We are mistaken. Hold the feeling that gives you meaning. All this for the taking, so come on and get it. Break the cycle now. Oh, ooh, oh, oh, oh,
That's a slow clap moment. That is incredible.
Oh,
Thank you for sharing
so
that.
much. Yeah.
Okay,
My
well, there we
pleasure.
go. We did it. I'm going to shut off the camera now.
Goodbye, camera.
Goodbye.
And the people.
And the people. No, just-
Awesome. Yes. That's so much fun. Woohoo! On the way to stardom. Here we go.
That's right.